Hey guys, welcome to the Tidepool Orchestra, where we are starting our third episode of Sonic Adventure. We were in a sewer last time.
We gotta go fast, so fast that we can't even see what's gonna be on the screen.
Oh god, I'm bumping into walls and shit.
You know, honestly, I get Sonic's going fast and everything, and because Sonic's going fast, with the abrupt stops, that would actually give him whiplash and he would die.
He's just wearing a neck brace throughout the entire game.
Throughout his entire life.
Yeah, he's taking pain pills, pain relievers. Feels just like, you okay, buddy? He's like, give me a second.
And then he just becomes addicted to opioids, and that's an entire, like... And opioids moves the speed, and then he really goes fast.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, so you...
I legit didn't know that was a ladder. What the hell?
See, now we're in a shower because we came from the sewer.
What did,
right here.
What just like it was ladder. You're in a room. What the fuck?
Yeah. You know, it's abrupt, and now I'm gonna make Sonic take a shower.
Alright.
Oh, this is the quality content we've all been waiting for.
You gotta censor this. This is too steamy.
Yes, I'm just gonna have a huge censor bar coming from his crotch. It's gonna be very long, but very thin.
And then you step out of the shower still completely naked.
Yeah. So you know how last time I was talking about retail and how wild it is, and sometimes you get, you know, really sad people that are like... Yeah. So there's another instance of you get really stupid people. And not like the rude customers, though.
No, I get the stupid all the time. Always the stupid.
Do you have a specific story? I want to hear.
I have a story from today, actually.
Do it.
Okay, so at the time this goes up, I'll probably be in my new position, but currently I'm still the food and beverage manager, or the kitchen manager, you could say, of the bowling alley. And today, oh my god, we had this kid come in, like, I say kid, but it's because I'm 25 and everyone's a kid. But he's like, oh, way to go, Sega, way to plug another one of your franchises into Sonic. Anyways. Anyways, he came in and he ordered what we have on the... of course, we have, like, bowling alley food. So what do you think of when you think bowling alley food?
Probably hot dogs and nachos.
Nachos.
I don't know, I don't go to, like... Yeah.
Nachos is exactly where I was going with this. So he orders a thing called a nacho avalanche. What do you think of when you hear nacho avalanche?
Like a lot of nachos and a lot of cheese.
Like they're basically loaded nachos: chili cheese, sour cream, jalapenos. You know,
that's
the works.
Delicious.
Yeah. So we always make it the same way. We get our little, you know, the cardboard trays that all the fucking bowling alley food comes in or whatnot. And so we put the chips, we put the chili, cheese, sprinkle shredded cheese on top of that, put a glob of sour cream, some jalapenos sprinkled throughout. And that's how we serve all of them. Now, what do you think happens to nice, crispy, delicious tortilla chips if you let all of those wet ingredients sit on them for 10 minutes before you even attempt to eat them?
Real soggy.
Yeah, they're going to get real soggy and gross, right? So this kid does exactly that. He lets the food get real soggy and gross, and then he comes up to our cook, a friend of mine. He watches the show. Hey, buddy, what's up? And he says, oh, actually, that's going to date the episode because he knows exactly when this went down.
Okay, it's only one guy.
This is weird. We're going through a fairy forest.
Very beautiful.
It is. Also, I didn't know Sonic could fly. Anyways, he goes to our cook, and he's like, hey man, can I get some new chips? It's like, bear in mind, the fucking toppings are coating the chips, so there's no way you can put new chips on this fucking article of food.
Yeah, what is he expecting? You to scoop up all the chili and cheese and just fucking...
Yeah, like, this is, by the way, this is after he's already stirred it up, so it looks like just a mess of, like, literal shit on top of nachos.
Ew.
Yeah. So he lets it get soggy, he stirs it up, he comes back up, hey man, can I get some new nachos? And Zach's like, no, that's our portion, we can't change it out. Sorry, buddy, if you didn't want your name on the show, we can edit it out. if necessary. I'll ask you if necessary shortly. Anyways, so he's like, well, can I just get it remade or something then? Because it's soggy and it's gross and I can't eat it.
It's like, that's your fucking fault.
Zach, he's like, my cook, he's like, what did he say? I mean, you'll have to talk to a manager about that. I just do it the way I'm supposed to. And he's like, well, where's the manager at? So the cook points over at me, and I'm like, oh, geez. Because, like, I just see cook pointing at me, and the dude, like, the 19-year-old kid looking pissed off for no reason. Yes. Bear in mind, these kids came into the bowling alley. They were either... I'm really... sorry to say this, but they either were really high or they had some sort of mental impairment. There's no in between for how these kids were, and there were 3 of them.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, they were either really high or mentally impaired. Yeah, like 18, 19, 17, somewhere in that age range. So the dude comes over to me, little fucking ginger kid with his ginger face, and he's like, hey, can I talk to a manager? I'm like, I'm the kitchen manager. What's up, bud? Yeah, and he shows me this plate of shit-covered nachos that he's stirred up and, like, gets soggy and disgusting. He's like, you really serve this like this? And I'm like, no, when we serve it to you, it looks a lot better. My exact words. No,
nice.
we serve it looking a lot better than that. Why? Well, he's like, it's all soggy and shit. I'm like, I mean, it looks fine. They're cheese and chili covered nachos. What's the complaint? And he's like, I can't eat it. It's all soggy and gross and shit.
Dude, that's like complaining where it's like, I'm gonna complain to Multi-Meal because I let my cereal sit in milk too long before deciding to fucking eat it. I made my cereal an hour in advance and it's gross. Like, I fucking hate people. I genuinely do. I have a story that's not so much a rude customer.
Shit, my thing cut out again, so you only heard a portion of my story.
Oh, okay. Well, what was the other portion? Sorry.
Where did it cut out? Because I don't actually know.
I heard about how it's... Oh, what the fuck did I hear?
Way to show that you were paying attention there, Jordan.
Well, no, because I remember me saying, like, I have another story, and my brain is blanking. So I heard you being like, those were my exact words.
Oh, okay. So yeah, those were my exact words. Is we serve them a lot better than that. And so he's like, well, they're all like soggy and shit. I can't even eat them. And I'm like, oh, what do you want me to do? He's like, can you remake them? And I'm like, they're just the same thing's gonna end up happening, but I'll tell you what I can do. I can remake it and give you the toppings on the side. And he's like, oh, okay, yeah, that works. So I passive aggressively gave this fucker like a quarter of the toppings he's supposed to get because I put him in just those little black like those sauce cups basically. I gave him like a squirt of chili, a squirt of cheese, 2 jalapeno slices, and like a little mini dollop of sour cream. And I'm like, that's the best I can do, man. He's like, oh, okay, yeah, thanks.
Oh, well, nice.
Cool.
I was hoping that he wouldn't realize that he got kind of gypped. Otherwise, I would have been like... He
didn't realize.
Yeah. But yeah, I have another... Yeah. Fuck.
Final leg man.
I have a story that actually happened today, too. And it's not so much the customer was unpleasant. It was just embarrassing that I had to watch him do this, and it's a very short thing. So, this guy comes up to me, and his total is like $19.98 or whatever. So, he takes out a $20 bill from his wallet, and we have a pin pad over there that's facing the customer, so we don't have to take cards. And he tries to insert the $20 bill into the chip reader.
Was he an old guy?
No, he's like a 25-year-old man.
Oh, no.
And he looks at me, and he just goes, as I'm like, and he's like, I can't believe I did that. I need more coffee. And I'm like, yeah, man, don't worry about it. I won't tell anyone.
And here you are, sharing the story with the world.
I mean, it was pretty funny, and no one's gonna know except for that one guy if he ever watches it, and I doubt he ever will.
Guy, please, if you ever come across this video, like, comment, and subscribe.
Guy, you're cool. I understand that you were tired, and I don't actually think you're stupid, but it was really funny, and I applaud you.
I have a story where I was the stupid person today.
Tell. Do tell.
Alright, do you know anything about wine?
Not really.
Alright, do you know what Cabernet is?
Yes.
Cabernet, what kind of wine is a Cabernet?
Oh, fuck. It's, like, not that fancy, but it's kind of fancy. It's for people that have,
What color is it?
It's red, right?
Okay, you know that. The customer knew that. Guess who didn't know that a Cabernet was red?
Oh, you?
Yeah, I didn't know. So a customer orders a Cabernet, a glass of Cabernet from the bowling alley. We have wine in the bowling alley, by the way. That's... yeah. So she orders a Cabernet, and I go to the bartender, who's supposed to be serving, but for some reason wasn't serving, so I was like filling in as a server. That's basically what kitchen manager does. I fill in where needed. So anyways, I go to the bartender, hey, can I get a glass of Cabernet? She's like, yeah, sure, let me grab it right quick. So she goes and she gets it and she brings it back to me. She brings me back a glass of white wine, which I found out now is Chardonnay. So I take the Chardonnay, not the Cabernet, out to the customer, and she's like, that's not Cabernet. And I'm like, yeah, it is. And she's like, Cabernet is red. And I'm like, no, it's white. In the most serious, innocent, like, tone I can muster, because I told the bartender several times, I was like, make sure it's Cabernet. And she was like, okay. And she assured me it was Cabernet.
Oh. So it wasn't necessarily you, right?
Well, no, but I got to present it to the customer and be like, no, it definitely is Cabernet. You know, talking to this customer that knows exactly what she ordered and that isn't it.
Right.
So I'm like, maybe you're right, I'll be right back. And I go and I look and I'm like, you poured me Chardonnay. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry, I just saw the C and I poured it. And I'm like,
quality. She really cares about her job.
You're a person I hired. Yeah. But I got to take the Cabernet back to the customer with my face as red as the wine. Oh, that's another sensor right there.
Yep.
And apologized profusely, and she was like, no, it's okay, if you don't know wine, you don't necessarily. And I'm like, thank you so much for understanding, goodbye. And I just walked away. That's
nice.
Wholesome.
One of the girls that I used to work with, she was a good worker, but of course I wasn't in a position to, I don't know, judge her work necessarily. But from what I could tell, she tried to do her job well, but she always told me that she would never apologize to a customer. And I was like, that's odd. But it's only because it's like, you know, she works retail, and most of the customers you get are like, yeah, most of the or not most of them, most of the customers are nice, or they're just neutral and you have no reason to remember them because they're fine. But
I'm chaotic neutral. Yeah,
the ones that you remember. Oh, before I continue this, where should we go? I don't like doing this one because I always get stuck in the sewer. Should I just keep doing the night one? I don't think there's any other ones that I can do.
Man, that's a chip. Who goes to a casino and only plays 2 pinball games?
I'm sorry. Also, what casino has a pinball game?
Little Tiny Tots casino for babies.
I am a baby.
I want a pinball table so bad, Jordan.
I know.
I found a website that actually sold pinball tables. Ooh, card and pinball.
Well, this is the Knights one.
Oh. We should play Knights.
I own it. I have tried to play it, and I don't understand it. So.
I haven't played it since the original one came out. Well,
Yeah,
I don't know if it was when the original one came out, because I don't know exactly when that was. But it was the original one, and another one wasn't out yet.
I see.
I wasn't much of a Sega kid.
See, I grew up with the Sega Dreamcast before I got a GameCube, because that was my first console that I got. Like, that was my own. But my dad owned a Dreamcast, or he had the original PlayStation. And so those were the two that I mainly played on. But most of the time, it's just Dreamcast.
I was what I affectionately refer to myself as a Nintendo.
Really?
Yeah, I had, my grandmother had the original Nintendo Entertainment System. After that, or my other grandmother had a Super Nintendo, and then my family got an N64, and then I got a GameCube, and then I got a Wii, and then shortly after I got a Wii U, and then I got a Switch, and I had the original Game Boy, I had a Game Boy Pocket, a Game Boy Color, a Game Boy Advance, a Game Boy Advance SP, a Nintendo DS Lite, Nintendo 3DS. I've had more Nintendo consoles than any other manufacturer.
Yeah, that's neat. I mean, since Sega didn't really create a console after Dreamcast, after, like, I got my GameCube, most of
have you ever heard of a Game Gear?
I mean, yeah, I've heard of it. I never fucked with
Also,
one.
I don't think that was before, or I don't think that was after the Dreamcast. So
yeah, that was
probably
before.
Still right.
Yeah. But yeah, all of the ones were either Xbox or Nintendo consoles, so, I mean, I remember playing Wii Music. That was good. Or My Sims on the Nintendo DS. That Christmas that I got Nintendo DS was fire. That was, like, one of my best Christmases.
Way to show your age there, buddy.
I'm sorry? Is it a crime to be younger?
No. It's a little cringy to be younger.
Is it?
Not necessarily. It's a little cringy to use those young man or those young person terms.
Like what? What did I use? I just said I had a happy Christmas.
And you said it was fire.
Oh, did I?
Was it lit AF, fam?
Hell yeah.
Did you floss?
No. I'm not like that young. Most of the people that do use fire regularly are way younger than I actually am. I just say it more ironically and it slips out. Kind of like how YOLO happened. Or swag, yes.
I never said either of those, Jordan.
Okay, well you're different.
I am a different. But I do say, what do I say? I say lit accidentally. I say yeet.
Oh, see, that's cringy.
I started saying it ironically, and then it just became a habit, and I hate myself every day.
You know what my favorite verb is? Or, like, use of the word yeet? Is like, I yeeted that into the wall, or something.
No, that's yote.
I don't know, man. That's not as funny to me.
Well,
Maybe.
it's yeet is present tense. Yate is a yeet that has not occurred, and yote is a yeet that has already happened.
Can I yoten?
I lost track of what I just said.
Me too, man. Me too.
Anyways, this pinball game, how many rings do we have to get?
I have no clue. It's probably around, I don't know, 500 or 600. I think I'm pretty close. And I know every time that I've gone back to, like, shake the rings out of me, I've been close to 200 or at 100. So
Don't at me.
Yeah, don't actually do the math because I don't care.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe if you're gonna go back and watch our video to do the math.
Oh, jeez.
Because that means you're giving us another view, and we love you for it.
Kissy kissy. But we really should finish this casino level in this episode because it's spanning more than 2 episodes is like, wow. I'm also not really paying attention to this pinball, and I've been down that fucking tube so many times, and I don't know how to get away from it. Like, where can I go? Do I have...
This tube?
Yeah, that tube. I was surprised
like
you didn't
that too.
notice. Okay, I just needed to shake more.
I was just having fun.
Yeah, you were telling your nacho story, and it was very good.
The nachos are very good. I like them a lot.
Yeah, I want to come to your bowling alley. That'd be fun.
Yeah, and fun fact, when I get the new position that I'm probably already in, tell me congratulations in the comments if you like me and all. If not, tell me to fuck myself.
Cool.
The new position, it's an office building. Like, I'm moving to corporate for the bowling alley.
Mm-hmm.
But since my bowling alley is cheap, the corporate office still shares a building with one of the bowling alleys. So, like, it has the office, and then, like, when I was getting the video tour, my new boss was like, and on the other side of this wall is the bowling alley, so when you get finished working, you can go through a couple balls down the lane. I was like, oh, cool. So, technically, if you come to visit me, you could still go to my bowling alley.
Right, but that costs a lot of money.
Bowling? Yeah, it's expensive as fuck.
Well, and also coming to visit.
That's true.
Oh, I totally want to. I've never been to the East Coast. My dad, so he works at a job where sometimes he has to go different places for training. And he got to go to New Jersey, but he traveled to New York because, you know, just as a side thing, because they're so close together. And he had to go without me. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yes, how dare he go to work without his daughter?
Well, no, because I could have stayed in the hotel room and then gone to New York and seen all that cool shit and get real bagels. All I got was a t-shirt and a snow globe, which was very nice, and I loved them both. Thank you,
It's a
Dad.
literal situation of my blank went to blank and all I got was this stupid t-shirt.
Yeah. I am
Did
a
it
stereotype.
say my dad went to New York and all I got was this t-shirt?
Yes, it's a very targeted ad. Have you seen those shirts where it's like, I'm a psychiatrist, and I don't fuck with these people, and when you're a psychiatrist, it never leaves you, and it's just an entire fucking paragraph. You know?
Yeah, I don't. When I was a youngin', when I was an edgy preteen, I would wear statement tees like that, and now I'm just like,
God.
why do they exist?
Yeah. I'm thinking about just dying. I think I have enough rings.
Well, you got 400 almost. Yeah. That should be enough. TBH. Yeah.
Unless I lose them all. That'd be great.
Don't do that. If you do that, I'll be sad.
Me too. This is why I have 22 hours in Sonic Adventure.
You've got over 400. I think you're clear to go ahead and ditch this level.
Eh. No, I have to sit through this now.
I hate my life. But it's the pretty fairy forest. Well, it's low poly, adorable.
Did you know that Knights is a man? Or I guess... Yeah. I had no idea. When I was growing up, I always thought it was like a pretty girl.
Nah, man.
It's just an effeminate man, and I support his decision.
Same, though.
Yeah. You go, Knights. You go.
I'm into being an effeminate man, but yeah.
I thought I already had enough rings. I don't think I did. Maybe I did.
I think you have to have 1,000.
Oh, I had enough. I just did that for fun, I guess. Oh well. 28 minutes.
You had enough to begin
level.
With. Did you? Was 500 enough? I feel like 500 might have been enough.
Probably. I got an emblem, and I have 15 life now, though, so I can waste all the lives I want.
Please also don't. How are we gonna get all the way up there?
It's not all the way up there. The winter, like, thing is... Oh no, there's a boss battle.
Oh, well.
Oh no.
Just look at the boss battle. With the battle and the boss.
Oh wait, no, I just pass out. Thank God.
It's convenient that they didn't get run over because they passed out in the middle of the street.
What happened to that?
Oh, it's like a cul-de-sac. Station Square is built weird.
Yeah,
There's
it's
like
almost like it doesn't make any sense.
That guy must be desperate.
No, it must
His
make
entire
sense.
face moves.
Yeah.
Not good.
And then for Tails, it's just his mouth.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, there's Cream. And I don't think we ever see her ever again in this entire game.
Don't you play as her?
No, you only play as Amy is the only female character, and then there's Big, and then
Who knows
E102.
what Big is?
A cat?
I meant gender, but yeah.
Oh, an idiot? His gender
Idiot
is
a gender
an idiot.
confirmed.
There's no time for playing around. Yes, there is. Next time on the Tidepool Orchestra. Thanks for
Please
sticking
kill me.
around. No. Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.